When my grandmother passed away, I thought the hardest part would be losing her. I was wrong. The hardest part came 3 days later. When the lawyer opened her will and quietly said, "You've been left $500,000. The room went silent. I still remember the way my uncle's smile disappeared, the way my cousin slowly lowered her phone, the way everyone suddenly started looking at me differently. Before that day, nobody really cared about me. I was the quiet 24-year-old working double shifts at a grocery store in Chicago, barely paying rent in my tiny apartment. Family dinners? I was usually ignored. Nobody asked how I was doing. Nobody called unless they needed something, but the second that number was spoken aloud, everything changed. My aunt started texting me every morning, "Just checking on you, sweetheart Redheart." My cousin suddenly wanted us to reconnect. Even my older brother, who hadn't spoken to me in almost a year, showed up at my apartment holding pizza and acting like we were best friends again. At first, I thought maybe Grandma's death brought everyone closer, but then the requests started coming. "Can you help me with rent? I need money for my business. My car got repossessed." You know, family takes care of family. One by one, they came with sad stories and fake tears, and every time I said no, their kindness disappeared. One night, I walked into a family dinner and heard my uncle whisper, "She's selfish. Grandma made a mistake giving her that money." That sentence shattered me, because for the first time in my life, I realized something painful. Some people don't love you, they love what you can give them. I went home crying that night. Then I opened the last birthday card my grandmother ever gave me. Inside, she had written, "Money doesn't change people, sweetheart. It reveals them." I sat there staring at those words for hours, and suddenly, everything made sense. The next morning, I made the hardest decision of my life. I paid off my student loans, I moved into a safer apartment, I put most of the inheritance into savings and investments, and quietly, I stopped chasing people who only showed up when money was involved. A few months later, my phone became silent again. No more fake check-ins, no more family love. No more surprise visits. At first, it hurt. But eventually, I realized something beautiful: peace is expensive, and sometimes distance is the price you pay for it. My grandmother didn't leave me $500,000 to make everyone else happy. She left it to give me a future she never had, and for the first time in my life, I finally understood my worth.